Did someone order an Ariane 6? Your favorite European Space Agency rocket just got an upgrade over the retired Ariane 5, and this premiere launch did not disappoint. The rocket has been under development since 2014 and was actually supposed to have its first launch in 2020. But of course, space is hard and the pandemic didn't help with things either. More on this rumble in the jungle for your space pod for July 15th, 2024. Hi, I'm Chad from Orbital Edge News. Glad to be back with you guys for the long-awaited Ariane 6 launch, which occurred July 9th. The liftoff started off majestically, punching the pad with its two new solid rocket boosters. These new P120C boosters burp out 3,500 kilonewtons of thrust. This launch used two of the four boosters in this launch to test the capabilities of the boosters. Although, we will be finally seeing the 4-booster configuration in future missions, just like some of the Chinese Long March rockets. The core engine of the Sustainer is powered by a single Vulcan 2.1 engine delivering 1,370 kilonewtons of thrust, burning liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen. I want to also mention that the ISP rating on the engine is a phenomenal 468 seconds. If you're new to spaceflight, ISP stands for Specific Impulse, and this is the performance measurement of an engine and how many seconds an engine will burn based on the tank size used to achieve a 1-to-1 thrust-to-weight ratio. If you still don't get this, not to worry, we can do more science-side space pods in the future. The Ariane 6 flawlessly made it to orbit, delivering a few payloads to around 600 kilometers in low Earth orbit. Now here comes the curse of the second stage on the inaugural launches. Just as the Falcon's payload deployment had issues back in January, and a few micro-launchers such as the Astra and Firefly also failed to light its upper stage engines, the Ariane 6 Vinci engine fails to relight and deorbit the stage. This will cause a mild orbital headache for those who hate orbital debris. It is expected that this stage will remain in orbit for around 20 to 25 years. Ouch. Now we do have some updated news to report on since the writing of the space pod. The Falcon 9 has been grounded by the FAA following a catastrophic upper stage malfunction during a relight of the second stage to attempt to do an orbital assertion for the 22 Starlink satellites. A nasty fuel leak surfaced, which was the main cause of the failure. We do not have any information or footage at this time from SpaceX, so we will keep you posted in an upcoming full show on the details. This is super ironic that another second stage failure happened on two different rockets in the same week. Space has definitely gotten interesting, and finally we are making sure that we can get out all this important space news for you guys. All in all, what an awesome, successful mission for ESA and the Ariane Space Group. We wish them the best of luck onward and upward. So we hope you learned a lot more today than you did yesterday. And I'm your host, Chad, and I will see you out on the launch pad.